Hi, welcome. My name is Tom Gibbons. I'm a psychotherapist and meditation teacher. And as part of my anxiety and addictions website, I'm videoing this short introduction to Buddhist meditation, uh, which was, in fact, 2,500 years ago, originally introduced by the Buddha himself. It's very simple and straightforward, though it can be very powerful. In the original Pali, it's called Anapanasati, which just means mindfulness of breathing, which is exactly what it sounds like. And it's part of the class of Buddhist meditations called shamatha, which is relaxation and concentration. It's a good place to start. As I've said several times in various posts, if you're new to meditation, or even if you're somewhat exposed to it, it's a good idea to start out slow. And by that I mean 5, 10, 15 minutes, as often as we can manage it. Obviously, if we can do it every day, it starts to build up a sense of momentum, and that generalizes into other meditation sessions and even into the rest of our life. But we have to be careful that we don't put too much in the way of demands on ourselves, because then we end up not doing it. So, as I say, my suggestion is to start off small, do it a few times a week, as much as you can manage. Perhaps at the same time. The morning is good, but really any time you can manage it, later in the evening perhaps, is fine. So we start with just getting settled. Certainly the Buddhist tradition in the East, which we in the West don't have to follow, but they start with a cross-legged posture. And certainly, if you can manage that for a period of time, that's great, but it's not necessary. We're not used to sitting like that so much in our part of the world, so it's absolutely fine to sit in a chair. The important thing is, not a kind of comfy couch that you sink into it, just a normal chair that's firm. And what we're aiming for is not to slump at one end, and at the other end, not to be too rigid and ramrod straight. Just keep a straight back, and is really what we're after. So if you can just take a position and settle in, and it's always a good idea to take a few deep breaths to start with. 3 is fine. Just breathe in slowly and out slowly. And really, we're kind of just helps us to set the scene and settle into where we are, which is the essence of meditation. We're not fighting where we are. We're not trying to get somewhere else. We're just allowing ourselves to be where we are without so much judgment about, I like it, I don't like it, I should be somewhere else, and so on. So close your eyes and just start to notice your breathing. And it's a good idea to find a focus of breathing to narrow it down a bit. And the usual places suggested in the literature and the scriptures is the end of your nose, where we feel the breath coming in and out of our nostrils. The belly is another very popular place, and I like the belly myself because it's further away from our head where all the thinking's happening, which is a bit metaphorical, but that's okay. And if you're completely new to this and haven't chosen a place, the best thing to do is just sit with it a bit and just see where your attention comes naturally as you're watching the rising and falling of the in-breath and the out-breath, whether it's the nostril, the belly. It can be the torso in general. Just choose one place. And what you're mindful of here is not watching it in the sense of looking down at it from our head, so to speak. It's from the inside out, feeling the sensations of the breath in the nostrils, feeling the rise and fall of the belly as the breath comes in and the breath goes out. And I'm just going to guide that for a few minutes, right? Obviously, once you get it, you are able to continue it yourself. But it really is as simple as that. I like to say it's simple but not easy. What, of course, you will notice is that your mind immediately goes up into your mind, your head, the busy mind. Totally normal, doesn't mean you're not doing it right. You're starting to notice the way the mind works. And if you notice that your attention's been grabbed by your thinking, just gently return it, resting gently on your breathing. Just allowing the breathing to happen. You're not trying to force anything. You're not trying to super concentrate to the avoidance of everything else. You're just noticing what's here, letting your attention rest gently on your breathing, the rise and fall of the breath, the in and out of the breath. You're not trying to slow the breath down. You're not trying to control it in any way. You're not trying to relax. That may happen, but really we're just trying to be here with whatever's here. And when we're starting the meditation or starting meditation in general, there's going to be a lot of busyness. And so we just notice that, we're aware of it. The quicker we become aware of it, the better. We just return our attention gently to the breathing, which we may do many, many times. We will do many, many times throughout 5, 10, 15 minutes. Though if we do stick with it in this meditation, plus at other times over a period of time, we do train our mind. We do get better at it. We do begin to more quickly relax into where we are. Though I can also say after many years of meditation, sometimes there's a super busy day and that's just where you are. That's fine. Doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. And that's very important. That self-judgment, I'm not relaxed yet, I'm not doing it right, is one of the biggest issues. So notice those kind of judgment thoughts come and go, and return your attention to your breathing. So you may be doing that now. If you're not, just close your eyes and tune into your breathing. It's more like tuning into your body and just noticing the rise and fall happening by itself, wherever you've chosen to lay your attention, to rest your attention. So there's thoughts happening, most likely. There may be agitation in our body. There may be sensations we don't like. There may be sounds outside. Certainly we want to try and choose a quieter place in general, but there still be sounds. We let them come and go. It's really about settling into where we are without fighting it, fighting the moment, allowing yourself to be here. And if you notice judgments, as I said, I'm not doing it right, it's not working, I'm not relaxed yet, whatever, just let that come and go. It's another thought. Ultimately, it's not about changing anything, including busy mind, including thoughts that we do tend to calm down over a period of time. It's about just starting to notice them, observe them, not get caught by them so much. But we're not trying to stop them or change them or fix ourselves for this short period. For this short period, we're not trying to get anywhere else to be better, especially spiritually better or calmer or whatever it is. We're just being where we are. So just return your attention to the breathing. Let it happen by itself, which of course is happening anyway. And whatever's arising is fine. Just notice it. We want to include everything is a very important thing. Those parts of us we don't like, those thoughts we don't like, those feelings we don't like. Whatever arises, we just observe, we notice. And we try not to get hooked by it so much, though of course we will be hooked by it and go down the rabbit hole with this or that thought, or that's fine, normal, that's what minds do. Just notice it and return your attention gently to your breathing. Okay, it's coming up to about 10 minutes, which is pretty good, and feel free to stop now if you haven't already, or continue. The thing about this is that It's really up to you, and I do recommend you try and find some others to practice with, just like exercising. It's actually very much like exercising. But as you sit down, just follow these instructions. It'll come more and more naturally to you as you practice. So good luck.